Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get all of the stuff that I need before I start talking. Oh god! Ow! Oh, ow! I actually hurt myself. Hello. This is my cooking show. It's called Cooking. It's called COVID Cooking. We are going to be making a chocolate cake. So the reason we're making a chocolate cake is because ever since I got home from the fall semester, all I've been doing is making chocolate cake and eating it by myself, because anytime I make it, my family won't eat it, so I have to eat a whole chocolate cake by myself. It's pretty sad. And it's also my favorite cake in the whole world. I've been eating chocolate cake my whole life. Ever since I was a kid, it's always been my birthday cake. So I make chocolate cakes, and that's just what I do. I'll put on my little funny apron. It's actually not mine, it's my mom's. Oh, my finger's bleeding. Oh my god. Every time I cook, something goes wrong. So just like I'm not surprised. This apron's also dirty because she uses it a lot. And it's also too big for me. So that's cool. So we have two cameras here. We got camera numero uno. We got camera numero dos. This one will be more for showing off close up of what I'm doing. And that one is more for a general view of the cooking environment. As you can see, we have a very small kitchen. So we're gonna just do the best we can. I am still bleeding, hold on. I guess this ties into our second rule of COVID cooking, which is wash your hands before you start cooking. And that is the second rule, because the first rule is to not bleed on set. But if you are bleeding on set, wash your hands. Also wash your hands even if you're not bleeding on set. You should wash your hands before you cook. Hi, we're back. I put a band-aid on my finger, so now I will not be infecting the work area. I also washed my hands before I put the band-aid on, so we got good clean hands ready to go. I also use hand soap in the bathroom. So, that being said, we can actually start cooking. Or at least getting things ready. So, in order to make this Betty Crocker super moist chocolate cake, you are going to need 1 1/4 cups of water. So that's 1 cup of water and then 1/4 of a cup of water. 1/2 a cup of vegetable oil and 3 eggs. So we have our vegetable oil. That's related. We have our vegetable oil. We have our eggs. We prefer to get the white large eggs. And we're gonna have water, but this is our measuring cup for right now. Also, you're going to need two cake pans for when you put them in the oven, because we're gonna be making double layer cake, you know, classic. I gotta find them. Wait, they're in here. Hold on, I know where they are. Anyway, here's our 2 cake tins. We're gonna be putting the cake mix in here when we do it. This is mostly for me. Make sure once you have your mix together that you spray the pan with some like cooking spray or something, non-stick cooking spray. That's mostly for me because I usually forget when I'm putting stuff in the first pan, and by the time I remember, it's full. Okay, you make sure that you set your stove. Here, I'll even bring the camera up. So you set your stove. Can you see it? Yep. So you set your stove to 350. 350 to preheat. Right? Make sure you set your stove. You're going to get a bowl, a medium-sized bowl of any kind we'll usually do. Oh, this is the ugly bowl. Unless the bowl is ugly, maybe you don't want to use that bowl. Here, we'll use the cute bowl. We'll use the pink bowl. So you get a bowl, so you're mixing in, and you get, let me see, you get a whisk to whisk it in. Now if you have one of the spinny things that does it for you, then that works. It's probably better. I'm just gonna hand whisk it because we just have the things that go to that thing, but not the thing. Okay, yeah. You're gonna take your cake mix. You're gonna pour it into the bowl. Maybe just take it out and cut it with some scissors. Or if you can rip it open, then you can do that too. If you can't find your scissors, I found the scissors. Take some scissors, cut it open, pour it into your medium-sized bowl. My mom is calling me. Hello?
Yeah, do you want anything from McDonald's?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, text me what you want. Like in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Sorry, everyone at home. My mom just called me asking if I wanted anything from McDonald's. So we will get back to the show after this commercial break. Okay, bye. Hi. Welcome back from commercial break. So I told my mom what I want from McDonald's, and now we're gonna actually get back to what we are doing. Okay. Hello. So what I was saying before my mom called me was you pour your cake mix into the bowl. Then you are going to pour the 1 1/4 cup of water into your bowl as well. Okay, so you pour your water in here. Take your 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Oops. Yeah, your 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And then you crack 3 eggs and put that all in there as well. Crack the egg. Just smack it. Try not to get your bandaged thumb on the egg, because that's gross. And not what people do on a cooking show. You also crack the egg better than what I'm doing. What? There. Come on! Okay, yeah, see, you crack 1 egg, and then you crack another egg. These are some tough eggs. You gotta really smack them. If you got the grade A, like, big white eggs, you gotta really smack them because they're tough. Okay, 3 eggs. So this is our 3rd egg. Oh, don't, okay, like really smack it, but don't kill it, okay? Just be nice to the egg, okay? And so after you get all of those ingredients in your thing, then you can start whisking it all together.
Beat my next for 2 minutes. So that's what we'll do. Just gonna. And be careful because it might, depending on what kind of bowl you're using, it might spill out. Probably should use a bigger bowl. When I say use a medium bowl, I guess I mean medium to large. Not really just like a right smack in the middle medium bowl. I started to use this bowl to make cake mix before, but maybe it wasn't a good idea. So make sure you get it all in there. Make sure you got your eggs all beat. Make sure your cake mix is getting in there, and make sure everything's all good.
And now usually at this point in the process, I like to sing a little song called Bate Bate Chocolate. It's from the hit show Dora the Explorer, in an episode in which she and her grandmother made chocolate. And since I'm making chocolate cake, the mixture looks quite the same. So, yeah, we can sing that song. Okay. I don't actually know it that well, so I'm just gonna go with what I know. Bate, bate, chocolate, bate, bate, chocolate, mix your chocolate, chocolate, bate, bate, chocolate. Now, it's a pretty short song. They kind of just repeat that over and over again.
So how was your day? Oh, the oven just got done preheating. I swear I cleaned my hand, that was not clean.
Alright, I think that's good. That's good. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then when you're done mixing, your mixture should look something like this. It should be pretty well incorporated. It's okay if you have like a few clumps in there, but really try to get them out. It's better if you don't have that many clumps. So then what we're gonna do is actually give me a second to put everything away so that we have a clear workspace. Okay, so at this point now our oven is preheated, our mix is done. Now what we have to do is make sure that we grease our pans. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your 2 pans. You're gonna take some, we have Pam original canola blend for our cooking spray. Give it a good shake. And just grease the bottoms and grease along the sides. Because the cake will try to stick to the sides. I'm not really good at this part. That's probably why I forget to do it every single time. Okay, maybe don't spray as much as I did, but spray your freaking thing. And now we're going to evenly distribute our mix to each of our pans. Right? So you're gonna take about half of this one, put about half in this one, and really just like aim for the center as you're pouring. Okay, yes, here we go. Alright, so at this point you got your cake in your 2 pans ready to go. You got your oven preheated. Now what you're just gonna want to do is pop them into the oven for about, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pop them into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. You'll know that they're done if you can poke a little toothpick or something in the middle and you don't get any like mix coming off the end of it. And so yeah, so that'll be the next thing that we do. And then once those are done, I'll be back. So as you can see, our cakes are done. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want, once you take them out, you can see I poked a hole in them, so I know that they're done. Once you take them out, be sure to let them sit on the stove for about an hour so that they can cool. I'm gonna do that, and then when they're done cooling, we're going to ice it. Okay, welcome back to Cooking with COVID. I mean, COVID cooking. We're not cooking with COVID. So our cakes are finally cooled off. I actually waited at about really close to I actually waited about like an hour and a half. Some change instead of just an hour. It's good to wait a long while before icing your cake. Because if you do it when it's not cooled down enough, it'll start ripping up the top layer and it'll just be really sad and disappointing all around. So for our chocolate cake, we're going to be using this rich and creamy Betty Crocker chocolate frosting. I'm showing it to this camera too. Brooklyn is here. She's sitting on the stool, so she can watch while we do this. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get a frosting thing. However, someone stole ours. I'm not even joking. Like, my mom has people come over sometimes, and I think they stole our icing things when she was doing an event. So I have to use a knife. So I'm gonna be using this butter knife to ice these cakes. You're also gonna want to know what container you're gonna put your cake in. We usually have this, like, usually I take this salad bowl and I flip it upside down and I put the cake in there because we don't have an actual like cake holder thing. So just give me a second while I find it. Put everything back. Put this back. Ow! Ow! So I found the bowl or the container that we're gonna be putting the cake in. What?
You're gonna destroy my cabinet.
No, I was just trying to find this and it was in the recesses of the cabinet. I didn't look, it's everything's fine! Sorry guys, that was my mom.
I just cleaned the house, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So, get a container, like I said, I take like a salad bowl kind of thing and I flip it upside down. So I'm gonna take our first cake, which I guess will be this one. I guess I gotta you gotta make sure it's not stuck. This is like the hardest part of the whole thing.
At least for me. Is getting the cake out of the pan. Yeah, that's the hardest part for me, usually. Because I always either split the cake in half or I drop it, and then I get really sad. There's actually only one time that I split it in half, and only about like 2 times that I dropped it. And it wasn't the whole cake, it was just a piece of it, so it was okay. But I did have to throw that part out, so. It was still a net loss in that department, so. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. If you guys want to comment down below in the comment section a better way to get a cake out of a pan, go ahead. I kind of just smack it.
A lot. Okay, we got it out. And we're gonna put it on here. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna frost the top of this layer. I might make this a montage. Yeah, you're just gonna make sure your icing's like room temperature so it's easier to spread. If you just opened it. Make sure you have it in the fridge beforehand if you have already opened it. Line it up. Boink. Ooh. It's not lined up very well. This is the only kind of cake I have ever made, by the way. I don't really make any other cake besides chocolate cake because there's no reason to. Although I am making my mom a cake for Mother's Day, so it's gonna be the first time I make a cake other than a chocolate cake, so. Good for me, I guess, being a good daughter and trying new things. Well, let's get some on the sides. I like doing the sides. I like making the cake look smooth. It's my favorite part. Even though it is kind of hard because of just how this container is. Like, usually I don't use the whole icing thing, but it looks like I'm going to this time. I think this is the best final I've ever had to do. Cause like I make cake anyway, and so now I can get graded for it. Like I can actually, the fruits of my labor can like amount to something other than me getting to eat cake. I think that's pretty much what I really needed. Because like I said before, like anytime I make cake, my family doesn't eat it, and I have to eat the whole freaking cake by myself. And you know, honestly, I have no problem with it. I've gotten to the point where I kind of get mad if they start wanting some cake. But like, I wish they just like hopped on the train in the beginning instead of trying to hop on it while it's already moving. Like, we left. Like, we left the station. Why are you trying to get on it now? And I'm ripping the cake again. Alright, let's spin it around for you. Let's spin it around for you. Alright, and that is a chocolate cake. Yeah, I'm starting to get sniffly because it's cold. But thank you for watching my cake baking tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I will put the I'll put I don't know, I'll put the recipe up somewhere in the video so you can see it like as words instead of just me talking. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna eat the frosting off of this knife. So, goodbye!